Hi everybody, this video tutorial is dedicated to CraftForms, and in this video tutorial I will show you interesting interactive element that is available in CraftForms. First of all, let me show another website that does not use CraftForms, but it has similar functionality that CraftForms has. So that website is HappyWall, and in this video tutorial I will be recreating the functionality of this product customizer, this product configurator. Not layout, not visual site, but functionality. In this HappyWall single product, or this wallpaper product, image, photo-based wallpaper, there are several options. I can choose one of the variants of the photo. There is original photo, then I can choose like this one with more intensive colors, slightly different, or this one, you see the colors are slightly different, or even black and white. Okay, and now I can also I should set dimensions. So width, let's say 450, and then height would be 250. Then I click preview wallpaper. There are another set of form fields for these options for the product. I can mirror product this way. I can also change dimensions. Of course, I can change material. I guess it impacts the price. Yes, the price is getting changed here when I select. The second option is more expensive, 418, while this one I said 518, right? And this one 428. And also there is a possibility to choose which part of the image I would like to order specifically. Maybe this one, maybe this, so I can like move. I cannot crop it. I just can move this image up and down because the photo itself is in portrait mode, and I have chosen dimensions which are kind of a landscape. Here there are hints of these dimensions, width and height here. Okay, so I can do that. And also I can enable showing lens, this stripe lines and stripe counts. So here, as I understand it, wallpapers are produced in stripes, and this option just shows how many of them will be produced based on the dimensions that is chosen by user, and parameters of the stripe width. Okay, so this functionality, exactly these ones will be recreated in CraftForms. I will show you how. For that, let's go here. Let's go into, let me add a new product. I will call it art wallpaper. And then I set some price, because in WooCommerce at least this price should be set, otherwise it's a free product. And then important part for this very visual product, this product configurator, I surely need image. In this case, I set product image here, set product image, and I have prepared this nice image of, let's call it heroic cat, like this. So and then I click save draft. Okay, now I click CraftForms panel, and I'm going to bootstrap development of my form, of my product. So I'm going to use product starter. I click the first panel, product starters, and there is a list of those starters which are available. Each of these items is a pre-configured product that upon using it, upon activating the starter, will create form, will connect that form automatically to the current product. This is how it works. There is also small explanation and the small badge for some of the starters. The small badge hints which active element, which interactive element is used in this product. For this video tutorial, I'm going to use this first starter, art wallpaper. So I click it, and then it asks me if I want to apply. Okay. The page was reloaded. My image, title, price is still here. And then I click CraftForms, and there is already created form, art wallpaper, and it is connected to this product. So let's check this form, what it is about, and let's review it. So here I have art wallpaper, and this product has form fields for dimension, width and height. I need these dimensions for image cropper, interactive element, similar preview to this one. Okay, so let me switch to the form. Okay, so width and height should be available in that form that we use with image cropper. There can be also another form fields for this product. I'm using material and finish, and both these form fields, they have price attached to options. Let me show you where is options here, and open this one. So the first option, it's price 25. The next option is its price is 35, and so on. Okay, now let's review form configuration. We have pricing, we have 6 smart variables. Let me just remove this save submission. I don't need it here because I'm using this form with WooCommerce product. If I were using it standalone, and I can, and also with image cropper element, by the way, yeah, I can add it. I have this block here, image cropper. I can add it to the product, and then use this form without WooCommerce, and it will be working, right? However, in this video tutorial, we are talking about WooCommerce specifically. So for that case, I will be choosing image cropper on WooCommerce product settings. And here I will be using only form. Okay, so what I have, smart variables. I have 1 variable for area calculation, 2 variables for getting price out of form field. If you remember from previous tutorials, I'm using this strategy. I have created smart variable, type linked, have chosen my form field that I would like to get price from, in this case material, and then I choose lookup value price. In this case, this smart variable material price will be equal to the price of set that is set for option chosen in this field, this linked field, in this case material. The default value is 25 is set because this is the minimal price available. Now we have 2 smart variables for dynamic field validation, max width and max height. They are set for these 2 form fields. And then there is another one form field that is panel count. I can, well, its expression is equal to itself, like it's reading itself. It can be like this, or it can be 0. It does not change anything. So let's put 0 because I'm going to use this smart variable as a real-time holder of the value dynamically calculated on the product, and that value would be the quantity of stripes. That value will be set dynamically. So this smart variable will be overwritten automatically. Anyway, I click update here. I set it to 0 as once again, it does not matter the expression of the smart variable because I'm going to use it as a special smart variable to hold stripes count value. So I click Save Changes here. Also, let me change this estimated price. Instead, I will write stripes count, and then I will be displaying this panel count. So I'm going to display the number of stripes in the form this way. And I would like to quickly remind you that those smart variables that are going to be displayed in the form somehow, they must be exposed, those which are used in the form. Okay, right. And now I click Save. Also, let's review the price formula. So what I have here for pricing, I have area multiplied by material price multiplied by this finish rate coefficient. This is the first part, and the second part is panel count, which is stripes count, actually, one number of stripes, multiplied by 8. Each stripe costs 8. So this is my formula. Okay, now let's go back to the product, and let me show you here the first section after CraftForms form selection is product image interactive preview. I open it. Active element image cropper is selected. The previous active element, if you remember my previous tutorial about beanbag product, and I was using product image because it has functionality image conditional logic. In this case, for this product, I will be using, instead of product image, I will be using image cropper with special advanced functionality. What else is here is width and height should be set to be used by the image cropper interactive element. So here I just select one of the form fields or smart variables. It can be also smart variable, which will be holding the width of the final product and what customer would like to order. There are also switches to enable or disable this mirroring, black and white filter, sepia filter. So if I disable it, it means that customer cannot use it on the front end in product configurator, but I would like to enable it. And then display stripes. I can totally disable it. However, in this tutorial, my pricing formula actually depends on the count and on the number of stripes. So I'm using it. There is a stripe width setting that can be static value, just any number, or it can be dynamic value based on the form field or smart variable. For this tutorial, I will be using static value of 100 because it's easier to show you how that number of stripes are going to be calculated. And the final setting is stripe count smart variable. I click it and I choose panel count. So this is exactly where I connect smart variable, which I define which smart variable will be holding value that is set dynamically, value of that is equal to numbers of stripes. That is again calculated dynamically based on the customer provided dimensions. So here I just click publish because my product is ready. So once again, let's review. We have all this stuff chosen. Now let's open the product itself here, and I have dimensions I can change, and the area, stripes count, and the price are changing as well. And here I'm not sure if it's visible in the video. I hope yes. There are lines, one line here, one line here, and one line here. And also there is a fifth line, but it's not visible because it's just 2 centimeters with stripe. So if I set it to, for instance, this, here I have this line here, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, but 5 stripes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The final one is a little bit narrower. So I have stripes count, you see 5. Then I have, I can choose the material, finish, okay, dimension, I have chosen this. And then that functionality of product configurator, I can disable this plain lines, which define stripes here, you see. Then I can mirror the image, I can make it black and white. To untoggle this black and white, I just click restore original image and it is restored. Or I can make it sepia and again restore. I can also crop the image. You see, I can decide which part will be produced based on my dimensions. The dimensions are set to be also kind of in landscape format. So this cropper UI has this aspect ratio that looks like a rectangle, right? But in CraftForms, I also can resize it to some extent. So I cannot make it less than this because the quality of image must be respected. However, I can do this resizing of image cropper UI. So I can decide to do this, to crop photo this way. I click crop, I see cropped image, and then I decide to make it sepia and mirror. Okay, this is my image. This is a wallpaper, exactly wallpaper that I would like to order. I click add to cart. It's been added to cart, and you can see the preview in the cart item is exactly my cropped image with price, with number of, it says panels. Okay, it's because of this label here. This is the label. And all the other form fields that I have chosen. So this is how it works, this advanced functionality of image cropper. If you have ideas for which else products besides wallpapers it can be used, you can write me in the comments. I'm curious too.